So this is a really quick review because I think some of them are too techy, too long. I am going to be talking about the Pentax 67 really briefly. This is my Pentax 67. It is a 6x7 camera. That means the crop is wider than a Hasselblad. You can see there. Hey. It's a beautiful camera. It's one of the biggest medium format cameras you can go get without going to 5x4. There are obviously the Fuji 6x9s, the 6x8s, and a few crazy medium format panorama cameras, but like the main thing that makes this special is there aren't many, and I don't know if I can name another, SLR type medium format cameras. So when you're looking through the lens. This one's particularly special. I bought it off a DOP called Michael. Thank you so much for selling me this guy. It's quickly become one of my favorite cameras. I'll give a really quick technical sort of a bit of information about it. You open it up here, this little clip, you pull that down. I've got film in it, so I don't want to do that. Then you have these latches that pull out, load in the film, pull it across. There's so many videos about this online, but what I'm not talking about, like the feel and the sort of the overview of this guy. Many people get these with metered finders. They have like an extra height bit that comes out and sits on here. I got the unmetered one and I just use my iPhone with an app called Light Meter. Super easy. It doesn't work without a battery. I've got so many mechanical cameras, so that was a bit of a shock to me. You whack the battery in here. I'm still on my first battery since I bought it, so it clearly lasts fairly long. This one's a mirror lock-up version, which is on the right-hand side. If you don't have this here, it's not a mirror lock-up version, and it should be cheaper. I bought two lenses for this guy. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully it'll focus. I got a 105 2.4 lens, which you roughly half. So it is a super shallow depth of field. So I wouldn't like madly suggest shooting at 2.4 on it. You won't miss focus. It's because of the SLR thing. It is super easy to be accurate with your focus, even on these longer focal lengths. It's not that long. But what I will say is it's just such a shallow look, and if that's a look that you want, 100%. But I get so much performance out of this when I am at like f4 and above, so that's one thing. The other lens I bought for it is this monster, which is a 55 f4. You can get an f3.5, but I have taken by far my absolute favorite shots. Look how big this piece of glass is. Not in a sort of like aperture way, because the aperture's tiny, but that front element is massive. Yeah, I think this was the best thing about it for me. The 55 is so freaking sharp and so undistorted, despite the fact it's fairly like, what would that be, like a 28? I don't know, roughly a 28 mil. This is such a non-techie review. I'm going to put up loads of shots now, because this is a quick review. I'm going to put up some examples of some shots I've taken over the last few months. I genuinely think it's the best 6x7 camera you can get without getting into shit tons of money. Obviously, look how it's bigger than my face. It is like so heavy, but if you just have one camera in the bag and a couple lenses, it's not going to be a problem. What I will say is, I made a big statement. It's the best 6x7 camera that isn't a Mamiya 7 or a Pentax 67 II for everyday professional shooting and everyday amateur shooting. It's a bit of a dream, and it's a monster. You drop this on the floor, I imagine it will take a chunk out the floor. Yeah, I'm super stoked with mine, and I just genuinely think they're really beautiful. They're really like, just there's something about framing through these viewfinders that just, it's inspiring. I compose my shots better because of the 6x7. I wonder if I can I? No, I can't. Sorry, I tried. Obviously they take 120mm film, so it's much bigger. It takes 10 shots, and one little tip about them is if you're scanning them on a flatbed on an Epson V550, just for the length of the scanner, I can only really properly scan 2 negs at a time. Just my sort of encounter with it. If you try and do the 3 in a row, which you can just about fit, the third one's cropped a tiny bit, and you get like a 6x6.5 image, and that's not helping anyone. So, yeah, it's slightly annoying, but you'll find that with all 6x7s. Thank you so much for watching this quick review / overview / the least technical thing you'll ever see about the Pentax 67. Know that it is super quick to use, it's super precise, and the quality and the detail, that's the main reason this is such a dream to shoot with. So much detail from it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the example shots, and if you see one of these going for anything less than, I don't know, like, if you can get one for about like £400, 600 US bucks, I would really suggest it. That's with a lens on it. Whatever lens you can get, just get it and start shooting and see what you like, see what you don't like. Sell the lens, they don't lose value. So if you like this video, holler with a subscribe, that's super nice. And yeah, I'll be back soon with more quick reviews and just general thoughts and musings on all things photography.